Come on in the house, clear your hearts and minds. Okay, so who was the son of that person? I be having a lot of questions. Maybe I be overthinking, but he didn't. It said another word, but I don't know how to read it. God, I'm never going to mishandle your word. And who gave you the strength? God gave you the strength. So you give who praise? You give God praise. Because you didn't want to hear God's message. That's crazy to me, because I'm going to ask God for a sign. God, give me that sign. If you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. Now, Queen, I actually need to wake up and smell the coffee. I came out with one item. And I feel like I'm settling, but I only want what God wants for me. Amen. I want to get out of this bread because I hate to choke myself up in here. At least open up a door, Jazz. Okay. Whoa. Act like y'all didn't see that. I washed my dishes yesterday just to come back in here and make a mess. You can barely swirl, Jazz. Do it again. Do it again. And do it again. I don't physically see God, but I know he's there. If I don't put those hurdles in front of me, I don't have to worry about jumping them because they're not going to be there. When the last time I used a little herbs? Exactly. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Hello, good people. Hello. I recorded a little bit earlier today, but I'm debating if I'm gonna put it, like, just post it as a vlog today, because I was gonna post something else again today. Oh, are we blurry? We were. I was gonna post another vlog today, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that and then post this and then post another vlog tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But I think I'll post that today. But I was sitting here and I was doing my Bible study for Isaiah 6 through 10. And y'all, it was so good. Like, so good. I wrote a lot because I'm not good with, like, history that good. Like, it's hard for me to, like, learn history. And I feel like in the book of Isaiah, like, I'm like challenged to learn history. Like, basically when they're talking about the son of this person, the mother of this person. And it's like, I literally have to write it down. Let me show you an example. I really have to, like, write down, okay, who are we talking about in this moment? Like, what are we saying? Hold on, who is the father? And in certain parts, they wouldn't say the person, like, name. They would, like, be like the son of someone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so did y'all just hit y'all? I need y'all to calm down. All right, so I wrote here, I don't know how to pronounce their names. I read it, but I don't know how to pronounce it that good. But boom, y'all see it. Write it down, take a picture, child. Amen to that. But yeah, so I just kind of, like, wrote it down because it's like when I'm reading it, it just seems like words. But if I write it down where it look like not a map, but more like notes, then I can kind of, like, understand it better. So when I'm listening to my Bible, I'm keeping this open so that way I can, like, look over to see, okay, when they say the son of this person, who are they talking about? Who and where did they reign over? Like, hopefully this makes sense. Like, it just makes me think, like, oh my God, I hope I'm saying it right. It's basically I'm trying to figure out, like, who are they talking about here? Because if they say the son of someone, it's like, okay, so who was the son of that person? I be having a lot of questions. Maybe I be overthinking. Maybe I just need a clear understanding. I want a deeper understanding of the word, and I just don't want to read it just to read it. Like, I want to understand. I hope I ain't asking for too much, Lord. But no, I just be wanting to understand more, so I kind of, like, have to, like, dive in, like, literally dive into my word. But I'm glad I did do that. And it just makes me think of something that I was saying earlier today in the questions that we were asked, which was one of the questions. Let me actually go over. One of the questions was for, okay, let's say Isaiah 10. It says, how can we trust in God's justice even when evil seems to be prevailing? So it just makes me think of basically what I said earlier. Or if y'all haven't seen that vlog, make sure y'all go see that vlog. I'll pin it or put it in the description box so y'all will know what I'm talking about. But it just basically makes me think of everything that I said earlier. And then also another one she asked was, how does in Isaiah 9, how does the message of hope and peace in Isaiah 9 resonate with your own life circumstances and struggles? And again, it just makes me think of everything that I just said today. It's like when we have uncertainties, just continue to trust in the Lord, because he would not keep you there forever. Just like that storm. We just talked about the storm, y'all. Well, y'all will see it in a different vlog. Yeah, just like the storm. It's just like, yeah, you're gonna go through it. And I was saying, oh, Jesus, I thank you. And I was saying at the end, like, okay, you're still going to be, I don't want to say punished, but you still will be judged by the Lord because of what you did. But he does that for discipline. And they also said that in my Bible as well. God is gonna he said, okay, hold on. Oh, my bad, y'all just fell. Let me put y'all up here real quick, because I really want to tell y'all this part, because it's really stuck out to me. And it's so crazy because I was just talking about this. That's how I know my God is good, okay? So this is what he said. Come on in the house, clear your hearts and minds. Okay, so he said, basically, when I'm done with you, I'm gonna get to them. Okay, it says, very soon my anger, okay, Isaiah chapter 10, verse 25. He said, very soon my anger against you will end, and my wrath will be directed to their destruction. And then when I went back down here to look at my notes, God said, okay, yeah, you will be judged too. And it says here, God used Assyria. God used Assyria to judge his people, but the prophet clearly revealed that God would judge Assyria also, right? And then it says discipline is an expression of the Lord's love for his people. So yes, Assyria thought basically like, oh yeah, I did this. Oh yes, remember that video I was talking about, and I was like, if you say you're a content creator and people watching you and they see you doing all these things and you having all these nice things, you're able to function well, but you're not giving God praise, you basically taking what is it called, taking credit. You're basically taking credit or whatever for what God has done to you. So your intentions weren't pure. Like, who gave you this stuff? It was God that did this. It wasn't you. So you basically boasting yourself like, yeah, I did this, I did that. And that's not the case when it was God that done it for you. And 10, they were basically saying like, it was them like that did it. Like they basically was trying to take credit for what God has done. Like their intentions weren't, they were being prideful. That's what it was. Yes, God. They were being prideful in the things that they have done. And God had to discipline them. Okay, so where did it say that? I remember that. Oh, right here. It says, I will punish the king of Israel. Israel? No, not Israel. Azria. See, you know what? This be confusing me because we got Isaiah, we got Israel, and then we got Azria. Hold on, let me get the Bible reader to say it real quick, because yeah,
judge by what he sees with his eyes, or decide by what he hears.
I said it earlier and I don't, as Assyria. I'm getting confused. I might be a little dyslexic, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all for real. It's Assyria. Hold on, let me make sure. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh no, go back. Okay.
Assyria.
I just said that. Yeah, Assyria. Okay, so basically Assyria was being prideful in this moment, and God had to basically discipline them for show judgment, same thing. Basically show judgment towards them because they were being prideful in the act. But God told them to do this. God gave them the permission to do this, but they wanted to take into act as if like it was their doing, but it wasn't your doing. So God had to judge. Basically, oh, it just says right here, God's judgment on Israel. So God judged Israel. I keep saying Israel. Assyria. God, I'm never going to mishandle your word. Y'all read your Bible for yourself, because I just said Israel and Assyria and I mixed them up together. Read it for yourself. I'm trying to say Assyria here, not Israel. Assyria. So if I ever said it, Israel, I meant Assyria. But yeah, so it just makes me think like, instead of being so much prideful and thinking like, oh yeah, I stayed up late nights and did this and I did this and I did that. Who gave you the strength? God gave you the strength. So you give who praise? You give God praise. You're not praising yourself, you're praising God. Amen. I hope I came off and told y'all what I need to say for that, because that was a lot. But yeah, it just makes me think of basically what I read today. It just makes me think of what I just talked about earlier as far as trusting in God. Because remember, okay, I'm talking about remember like y'all was here with me. I mean, y'all was here, but y'all was asleep. Y'all just woke up. Now I'm trying to catch y'all up. So basically, God told, I don't want to miss the names, but they went to go fight, and God, well, yeah, against each other. They went to war against each other, and God was like, these people are not going to, you're going to be able to come through this. You're going to be all right. Was it Judah? I don't want to mix the names up, but if I read it, I will get the names right. But he was basically saying, like, these two people are going to come. I wrote it down. You showed it. Okay, so the king of Israel and the king of Aram, they were gonna come for the king of Judah, right? But God said it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about them. You're gonna be fine. But they didn't believe them, so they put their trust. Why did Kaya come in my head? My bad, y'all. So if I'm okay, so help me out, help me get this clear. I ain't trying to spread no lies out here, but listen, this is what I got. Hold on till it focus correctly. Okay, yeah, so I'm not just putting no lies out here, so I want y'all to read it, and I hope I keep the names correct. So basically, I don't know where I ended off at, so I'm gonna repeat this part real quick. So Judah was going to be going up. So God basically sent basically sent Isaiah, gave Isaiah a message to take to Judah and to tell Judah, yo, these people are plotting up against you, and then when they're gonna plot up against you, this is what's going to happen. God is like, you're gonna be fine, trust in me, you're gonna be fine, everything will be fine, but this is what's going to happen, but keep your trust in me. In that moment, God was like, you didn't trust in me, you didn't believe in me. I told you what was gonna happen. And God even said, come on, Jazz, God said, he said it loud and clear. He sure did. He said, what he said at, was it in 7? And he was like, if you do, oh yeah, it said, if you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. This is in Isaiah 7:9. So he telling him this. He was like, if you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. And remember, this is God speaking through Isaiah. Yeah, this is God speaking through Isaiah to tell Judah this. It says, let us invade Judah, let us tear it apart and divide it among ourselves and make the son of Tabel king over it. Yet this is what the sovereign Lord says, I will not take place, it will not take, basically God was telling Judah, not God, yeah, so God was going through Isaiah telling Judah, basically this is what they're saying, this is their plot is to ruin you, right? And this is what they're saying. So that's what he said they were saying in verse 6 in chapter 7. Amen. Then he goes down and he says, God says, these are God's words, it would not take place, it would not happen. For the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is only Razan. Within 65 years, Ephraim will be too shattered to a people. The head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is only Remaliah's, I hope that's saying that right, son. If you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. So basically, God is like, this is only these people, it's only them. Like, it's, you know, like, they're just them. They're just that, but I'm God. So if you stand firm in what it is that you believe, in your faith, you will not, if you don't stand firm in what it is that you believe, which is your faith, then you will not stand at all. And then it says, a God again spoke to Ahaz, oh my bad, because I said it like I was saying it in the Bible. King of Judah is Ahaz. Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz. Ask the Lord your God for a sign, whether in the deepest depth or in the highest heights. But Ahaz didn't even want to ask God for the sign. If y'all know how they be like, you're not supposed to ask God for a sign, but if God instructed you to ask him for a sign, who wouldn't take it, baby? God, if God ever came to me and said, ask me for a sign, and I get that chance to ask him for a sign, God, I'm gonna ask you for that sign. But typically you're not supposed to ask God for a sign because you're not testing God. So that was one of our questions. It's like, is this the same, hold on, let me tell y'all what she said. She was like, is it the same thing as asking, as when the devil asked Jesus for a sign? Is this the same? And I put that it's not the same because God instructed him to ask him for a sign. God told him, ask me for a sign. And then when I read my footnotes, it said that. It said it says the Lord told Ahaz to request a sign, but he didn't. It said another word, but I don't know how to read it. Okay. So the offer of a sign was linked with a word from God, and Ahaz did not want to hear God's message. So basically, he didn't want to obey God. Like, God gave you a sign. You didn't want to get a sign for him, but instead you wanted to depend on everybody else. Then Isaiah said, "Hear now." Oh yeah, and then that's what it said. Then after that, God was like, "Okay, you don't want to ask me for a sign, I'ma still give you a sign." And he did. My God is so good. And y'all gotta read this for yourself. I've been out here for 3 hours, maybe 4. What time? I got here about 1. I think about 1 something. No, 12, 2. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. So I've been out here for 3 hours. But yeah, it's just so good, because it's like, what? Like, God asked you. He said, he told you to, not asked you, excuse me. He told you. Okay, he didn't ask you. He told you to ask me for a sign. And you refused, and you didn't ask him for a sign because you didn't want to hear God's message. That's crazy to me, because I'm going to ask God for a sign. God, give me that sign. Give me that sign, Lord. And that's what he said. You got to stand. If you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. My God. That word was so good today. I'm about to head to the house real quick so I can edit for y'all. My Bible study is at 7 o'clock, which is, I didn't even tell you guys. I'm kind of like retraining my body right now to be up, because guess what? By the time this vlog is out, I will already be on it. But I'm moving to day shift. The only thing that I don't like about it is I do have to work Sunday mornings now, but I could do shift swaps after peak season. I think I can honestly do it during peak season too, but I know mostly after peak season I wouldn't have no problem doing it at random times or whatever. But yeah, otherwise I would have to watch church online, or go in a little bit later, like go to the early service and then go to work right afterwards. But God gonna make a way. He gonna make a way. And I told him, I said, God, if this ain't it, if this ain't your will, guys, don't let them approve this shift, this application. But yeah, so I'm currently now going to be on day shift, and I'm super excited about that. I feel like I would have a better sense of normalcy in my life as far as like being out when the sun is out. You guys know daylight saving starts on Sunday, so it's like, oh, I know how I get around that time. So I just want to, be more so on day shift, so that way, like, I am gonna be up and able to get out and get some sun. I won't be sleeping my whole day away where I don't get sun, where I wake up and it's dark and I go to sleep and it's dark, and then that whole cycle that really plays a huge part on my mind. So I asked God, I said, God, please, if I can get this shift changed before or right after daylight savings time, I'll be blessed with that, if it's in your will, Lord. And yeah, I got approved, but I don't start till November 10th. And like I said, daylight savings starts this Sunday, which is the 3rd, I believe. Yeah, which is November 3rd. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I thank God for it. And yeah, that's some big news. Y'all, I'm so comfortable today. Y'all should see what I got on. I got on like some regular sweats, this oversized shirt, this bandana on the head. Girl, I'm chilling today. I went to Piata. I don't even think I told y'all. I went to Piata and got me a sandwich and McDonald's to give me some fries. Balance, chat. A little balance, chat. But yeah, I'm about to head home real quick so I can edit up real quick for you guys and get this vlog. Okay. And get this vlog out. I don't think my foot was all the way on the brake, to be honest. I need to move it a bit. But yeah, so I'm about to do that right now, and I will talk to you guys either later on today. If not later on today, I will catch you guys tomorrow. I did a shift swap for Sunday, so I actually have to work tomorrow. I'm indecisive if I'm gonna work tonight, but 9 times out of 10 I think I am. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. All right, y'all, I'm home. I went to the office. I got some more coffee. I already put it in the freezer, let it cool a bit while I did some things. Right now I'm cooking some pasta. I went to Trader Joe's. I got some more milk. I got some milk, and I got some ground turkey, because the ground turkey I got in the freezer, it's frozen and I ain't got time. I'm hungry now. But I got these chips. It's some sea salt Miss Vicky. They say they some good. And then the biggest thing I got was this. It's a vanilla chai black tea. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a vanilla chai black tea. Bible study starts in about 30 minutes. I am downloading the video that I'm going to be uploading today. It's only going to be 20 minutes because, yeah, obviously I didn't finish editing. I was doing Bible study last night and that took me longer than expected. And then I did some other things. I did some cleaning around here. I listened to my neighbor upstairs. That's one thing I'm going to have to get used to now, being up during the daytime and actually hearing that. God said everything ain't gonna be perfect yet, but it is what it is. Oh, that got a hole in this phone. Okay, my pasta noodles are obviously done. The last thing I have to do is the Alfredo sauce. Okay, everything's done, thank God. All right, real quick. Oh, I did want to tell y'all this. I don't know if I'm allergic to pumpkin. Is it that possible? Can people be allergic to pumpkin? I mean, I feel like people can be allergic to anything but pumpkin. Because yesterday, but I don't know what else did I eat differently yesterday, but I noticed before I went to bed, I looked in the mirror and I had like little small bumps like all around here. So I'm gonna assume it's the pumpkin. And I was gonna say it's the hair, but I had this hair in my face for how many days now? Exactly. So it ain't the hair. Don't say it's the hair, cause it ain't. Boom. We got our coffee. I mean, excuse me. We got our ice. We're gonna add some coffee to that. Is it still? It's still warm, but that's all right. Gonna add some milk. Let me shake this milk up. Oh, y'all might want to see. Is it raining? Oh, yeah, it is. So I got hazelnut creamer and I also got half and half creamer, right? Oh, that's not rain. That's my laptop having an asthma attack. Disregard. Okay. Whoa. Act like y'all didn't see that. I'm gonna add some milk to that. Not too much. Don't go crazy. I think I'm gonna add a tad bit more coffee. Yeah. Because I like the taste of coffee. Then I'm going to go in with the pumpkin and the candy whip. And I'm having the same issue I had yesterday. You sure leave. Hold on. Oh, maybe a little bowl, Jax. Yeah. Y'all, I'm addicted to broccoli or either string beans with that, with teriyaki sauce. In what is it called, teriyaki sauce, in that, is it sesame sauce? I'm addicted to it, y'all. I can't stop eating it. It's so good. Last night before I went to bed, I was just eating broccoli with the little sauce on mixture on top. It was so good. I need to, I washed my dishes yesterday just to come back in here and make a mess. I remember I was using the pumpkin situation, and girl, I forgot to tell y'all, so I had a little biscuit that I forgot I had, right? I warmed up that biscuit last night too, you know, like a midnight snack. I warmed up that biscuit and then I used the pumpkin butter with that biscuit. Some good. Yes, it was some good. I'm just pour that around and that like that. Yeah, gonna give that a nice little, did something just fall in there? I can't tell. We're gonna give that a nice little, can barely swirl, Jazz. Come on now. It says it's too thick. My whisk need a little bit more power to it. But it's doing what it can. See, it got so much. Look at that. Look at all that power. I get to dip it down in there. I guess. I wonder if it's doing the same thing. Oh, Jasmine, why would you do that? I don't know. Oh my God. Alright, well, that's gonna be what that is. Alright, everybody hold your horses. Wow, that got everywhere. It sure did. Alright, gonna pour that in there like that. That thing sunk to the bottom. It sure did. It was supposed to float on the top. Well, it didn't. Girl. Alright, now real quick, I'm about to add in, well, because this is vanilla, unsweetened vanilla, so let's try it first before I add in syrup. Let's give it a nice little stir. Okay. It's getting real dramatic in here. What time is it? Hurry up. Alright, let's do a little taste test. It's better, but I do feel like we need to add some syrup. I'm gonna add this caramel pecan. I hope I'm not making a mistake because I could go to the office and get vanilla. I'm just add a pump and a half. Okay, that was 2 whole ones. Okay, boom. Maybe swirl it. And then try it. Yeah, that's a lot better. But why is it so light skin? I got more coffee. Oh wow. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I feel like next time we need to try. You talking about we? We gonna try vanilla syrup instead of the caramel pecan. But yeah, that's what it was missing. Definitely missing some syrup. Alright, I gotta clean up and get ready for Bible study. Bye. Hey y'all. Okay, so y'all probably a little blurry, but I'm currently downtown. It's so crazy because y'all remember when I stayed over here for that brief little moment? There was this area that I had wanted to stay at, and it's so crazy. My homeboy friend actually moved there. Oh my goodness.
Continue on US 62 East.
I said that is such a blessing, such a blessing. For me, now that I know like certain areas just ain't for me at this time and space in my life because I have trigger moments. But yeah, maybe in the future for sure. But I only want what God wants for me, baby. But it's a beautiful scenery, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so me and my homeboy, he's actually in town this weekend. He leaves tomorrow though, but he's in town. So we're going to go we're supposed to be having breakfast, but you know, when men go to the club, Jay, by the time they get up, they ain't gonna get up early. Anywho, so we're about to go to brunch, and we're going to the GOAT. What's so crazy is the girl that did I just? I just passed the area where I wanted to park at, so I'm trying to see how can I go around. I just passed the garage. The only thing I can think of is to bust a U-E, but I can't see if cars are coming. They are, but they ain't coming that fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna bust this U-E real quick, like, yeah, the GOAT is right here, so I'm gonna just park at the garage. But I came up here to say is, he was like, let's go to the GOAT. Y'all know I love the GOAT, and I love to get my coffee from there. But then he changed it. He was like, oh, there's no left turn. How the heck? I'm trying to think, how did I'm gonna have to go, oh, right here, straight, and then go around. Right? Yeah. Because there's no parking on this side, is it? Let's see. I don't see an available one. But yeah, because we at first we was gonna, he said to go, and then he changed it to first watch. Then he was like, wait, do you want lunch or breakfast? And I was like, lunch. And the reason why I said lunch, because you guys know with me and the whole egg situation, so I was like, let's just get lunch instead. I think lunch would be better. So he was like, okay, well, let's go to the GOAT then. But the girl from our church, remember me and my mom had went to the GOAT, but we went to the one in Gahanna, and one of the girls from the church, she actually was there. Either pull a ticket when entering the garage, failure to pull a ticket, pull a ticket. Okay. I never pulled up this push for a ticket. Thank you. I think I'm gonna park right. I think I can park here, right? Yeah. I'm gonna park right here. And then go go ahead and get out and walk. I'm gonna have to leave y'all in the leave y'all in the car. I told my homeboy to take our picture. He was like, no. He was like, no, we here to eat. And I was like, well, take my picture before we eat. And then he was like, no. And then I was like, well, take my picture after we eat. He was like, no. And then I was like, okay. No, then I said something. And he was like, I'll just pay for your food for the inconvenience because I'm not taking your picture. It's not that I'm not that type that be wanting the perfect picture. But yes, I'm going to tell you to do it again. Do it again. And do it again. So now that we are parked, let's get ready to go inside. I had got some coffee from my leasing office. If I knew it was going to the goat, I wouldn't have got that coffee because I would have got something from the goat. Let me do a little spray. I want to smell some good. My sister gave me this. It's the Finery Midnight Cafe. So I want to get out of spray because I hate to choke myself up in here. At least open up a door, Jazz. Look, I can spray it in my hair too because it ain't mine. Jazz, I gotta grow up one of these days. Show do, sister girl. Don't overdo it. Alright now. And I do want to take some lotion. I think I got a little line. Do I got a little gloss to the lips? Okay, I got that too. I got hand sanitizer. Everything go in these big pockets. When my mama had wore this jacket, I was like, girl, yes, we look just alike. When she came here, she had my jacket on. I said, girl, why do we look just alike? And it's 50 degrees outside right now, so I got this little scarf on because it was blowing a little too much in the chest area. I said, I know you lying. Let me scarf it up. So I did. Alright. Yeah, I think I have everything. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye. And make sure nobody don't come and steal y'all because that's gonna be embarrassing. Okay. Alright, y'all. I am back in the car getting ready to head home. I need to get over there. You sure do. I need to get on that side. But I'm about to get ready to head home. I do have to work tonight. I think I'm just gonna go in at 10:30. I don't know what it is. We had a really good talk. Me and my homeboy had a really good talk about like what it is that we want to do, like our future plans. Are we okay with where we are right now? What things will look like if we stepped out on faith and did the things that we actually enjoy. So I challenged myself to really look at that. Today's November 1st, FYI. So it's like the first of the month. It's like there's literally 2 months left in the year. And it's like I'm about to be 34, and I'm not using age as far as where I think I should be at in life, but I'm using age as far as, okay, for this long you've done this thing. What can you do differently? Because I feel like, honestly, like I'm comfortable with where I'm at, and I'm a little too comfortable to the point where I'm not pushing myself hard enough to do the next thing because I'm comfortable. It's still a long one out, y'all. Oh, because I gotta call my homegirl. Oh, I'm gonna get home at 3:09. Me and my homegirl's planning something, and she said she's gonna call me at 3 o'clock. I'm about to be in a little traffic. But yeah, I just feel like I'm a little too comfortable, and to keep it hot with y'all, and I'm talking about my job, like I'm a little too comfortable with where I'm at, and I feel like I'm more so settling because I have the potential to do more. I have the potential to be more, and I know these things about myself, and I feel like I'm settling. So instead of me settling, I need to figure out what it is that I can do differently. Where I'm not settling, where I don't feel as if I think I need to get over. Yeah, you do. Where I will not be settling. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, like for Amazon, I know I'm gonna get a check every week. I can really get a check every day because you can cash out every single day at Amazon. Like if I go to work tonight, I can cash that money right out tonight. My schedule is very flexible. Like I'm able to go in and pick up most times when I want because I have a very flexible job where it's lenient where I can use my time, and I don't have to feel guilty about it because I just put it in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to call nobody, be like, I ain't coming in today, or feel that pressure to have to call anybody. All I gotta do is go on the app and say I ain't coming, and then that's just that on that. But yeah, I feel like I am. Let me wipe your eyes real quick. But yeah, for me, I just feel like in that area, I feel as if I am, what is it called? I am comfortable, but I'm comfortable, but I'm not content with where that truck was flying up that ramp. Scared me, y'all. But I'm comfortable, but I'm not content with where I'm at. Like, I just do it because I know, one, it's easy, I can make money or whatever, but I'm not content with it, you know. So I don't know, I just got a lot of thinking to do, and I'm definitely going to take a few days out of this month to push harder for the things that I actually enjoy, and work on and put more focus onto that, while also, like, oh, another thing that we talked about too is like, you will want to do these things, but at the same time you want to have money, and it's starting off, it's starting off, okay, yes, okay, so this is what I was thinking. Think about if money isn't real, but you will still have all the things that you need, right? How can I say this? Like, you're gonna have everything that you need, but starting off, you won't see it. You won't see the numbers. Oh God, thank you for shaping me. You won't see the numbers in your account, but you still have everything that you need, right? And then you're still doing the things. Yeah, okay. The things that you enjoy, that you want to do, and God will show you different ways where you can also make money and get money to pay off those things that you need to pay off of. Okay, well that makes sense. Cause it's like, remember that vlog I was talking about? I was like, it's like I have everything that I need, but I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. So why do I feel like I need to see it to have? Oh yes. I don't physically see God, but I know He's there. Hold on, y'all. This is something good. And this glare. Hold on. Oh, not the battery about to go there. I'm gonna call you back. Hello, good people. Hello. I just finished vacuuming the kitchen, my bedroom area, and doing my dishes. I almost forgot about y'all. I said, forgot about my people. My bad. But I was getting ready to vacuum my bathroom, but then I was like, wait a minute. Let me get to my people. And I was having some thoughts in my head. I'm just like, oh, I'm tired of working at Amazon. Girl, we know. Okay, so do the things that you actually love and show the people what you're actually doing. I don't think doing YouTube is hard at all. It's just having the courage to, or having the discipline to pick up the camera when need be. And maybe I could show somebody from what I'm doing. Maybe they want to get motivated and get up and do what they're doing. I did change the settings on my camera a little bit, so hopefully this works a lot better. I noticed is like when my camera wasn't focusing, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, one thing at a time, glad. I was noticing when my camera wasn't focusing, I was like, my camera wasn't doing that before. And then I was like, maybe I just need to change my settings where I'm at. And I did just now, and I think it's gonna work out a lot better. Like now if I focus on something, the zoom, like it captures it, it focuses on the item quickly. Like, let me show you. Hold on. All right, so y'all see that's the vacuum cleaner. Kendra, don't show out. Oh, okay. Boom, that's the vacuum cleaner situation. Let me get another idea. Okay, boom. We got Gorilla Snot. We got Gorilla Snot on the thing. Okay, up here, boom, we got the light fixture. And then up here, boom, what we got there. So you see how more quickly it's focusing on the items versus what it was doing before. So So yeah, I was like, let me just go ahead and actually change my settings. So I did that. Right now, what I was thinking, what are a few things that is bothering me right now? Not necessarily bother me right now, but some things that I come across and I keep putting it off, and that's underneath this cabinet counter job. I need to go through things that I'm not utilizing. I need to take it out, maybe put it in a different spot, because it's not stuff that I don't ever use, but it's stuff that I don't use frequently, I should say. Got a pretty bad right there. So what I'm gonna go through really quickly is go through these drawers, and then maybe we could do like a little chit chat while I go through these drawers, and maybe we can just like talk about a couple things. Hopefully the setting is good. If not, y'all still gonna get it. Y'all already know how I do blurred and all. What? Blurred and all. But yeah, so I got like my hair products and my nail products under here. So this is what I really need to go through. I think what I need to do is change, because I got this small container for like hair, like combs and stuff and clips. Maybe I just need to take it out and put some other stuff in here. But while I do this, I just want to talk to you guys about a few things and about maybe like where my standpoint is. I already talked to God. Right now I'm just talking to y'all, let y'all know where my headspace is at. Let's say that first, okay? Because we first what? Go to him. Exactly. Because it's whose life? His life, not mine. Amen. But yeah, so I was just thinking like what I was trying to tell you guys in the car about me and my homeboy, which is basically talking about like how there's things that we want to do outside what our current jobs are, like the current job fields we're in. So I was like, what? First of all, what wasted? I'm gonna use this towel. I'm just have to get another towel. But what are some things that we would like to do? And the only thing I can ever think of is creating content and finding ways to serve God through my content, and to wake up other people and get them wanting to have their own personal relationship with God. That's the only thing I can think of. Then we got to talking about like certain things that we want to do, but like how could we still get money doing those things, because the bills are still going to come in. And then it just makes me think about like how strong is your faith, because I have done it before. I have left Amazon before, and then I started, y'all know I live downstairs, so I started doing, when I left Amazon, I started doing DoorDash, and it was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle. There was times like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. One, I really don't think I had the discipline to actually do it. Like I wasn't disciplined enough, let's keep it hot, because I could have made a lot of money, but I would wait until the last minute when things are due to be like, okay, now I'm about to hustle. But all month long I wouldn't do anything up until the time that it was time for me to pay rent. So I'm like, okay, that's one biggest mistake. So now that I sit down, I'm trying to analyze, what did I do differently? What did I do then that I can do differently, where I won't put myself in those situations? Like how, of course there's gonna be hurdles and roads, but some hurdles I can alleviate. I think that's the right word. Some hurdles I don't have to jump if I don't put them in front of me. Amen. If I don't put those hurdles in front of me, I don't have to worry about jumping them, because they're not going to be there. You see what I'm saying? You still gonna have some hurdles, but some we put them in ourselves in front of those. Like I said, I would go all month long and I DoorDash or whatever. So then like the last week or week and a half, 2 weeks before rent is due, it was like, okay, now I got to bust my behind, and I'm stressed and I'm tired, and I kept finding myself in that same cycle. So it's like, okay, so what can you do differently now? We're not DoorDashing, let's say that, but what I am saying is I can think about, if I were to focus on my dreams and do things that I want to do, how can I set myself up for success and now, where I don't have to put hurdles in front of me that I will have to jump in the future. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, so that's my whole thought process. He has some good pointers too, and then we were just talking about like times where, like, not necessarily that you're lazy, but it's times where you don't understand when it's time to take a break, because you always been on go. You always been like, I need to hustle. And when there is a time where you're on break but things are still working out for you, it feels uncomfortable, because you're so used to pressuring yourself about going to get it, to the point it's like, now you're like, okay, am I lazy? You're questioning it. Y'all remember I had questioned myself that, right? It's like, now you're questioning it, like, yeah, girl, when the last time I used a little nerves? Exactly. So it's like, you're at a point where you're okay to be comfortable, but it's hard for you to accept that, because your mind has always been in rabbit mode, always been in hustle mode. So yeah, so that's pretty much what is going on in my head right now, to be quite honest. I forgot I had this. But I said I'm gonna just take it one day at a time and just go from there. And like I said, it's November 1st, so it's like the first of the month. It's time to make a shift, or we're gonna do what? We're gonna be doing a 360, and that's not what we're here to do. And your 360 may not be in a year. Your 360 could look like your day-to-day. Your 360 can be every week or every month you find yourself in the same situation. So it's like, how can you change that? How can you get uncomfortable with not doing the same thing that you did last month? So this new month, it could be different. So yeah, it was a really good talk. I really enjoyed myself with him today. It was good. It's a great start to my day, I must say. A really great start to my day. And in those drawers, them drawers look crazy. I need to take some stuff out of those drawers too while I'm at it. So we got everything pretty much in the cabinet clean. I literally have 4 containers. Girl, remember I was supposed to use this caulk a long time ago? Never did. Never did. Don't need to be in here then. You right. I be buying extra toothpaste and be forgetting. And then I be thinking, I'm out of toothpaste. Girl, you actually got toothpaste if you open up them drawers. You right. This bio stuff, I won't use this on my actual face because it actually broke me out. I would have to use it on like my body or something, maybe like my chest area. But I think it clogged my pores and it didn't work out for me that well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out of the equation as well. I can go ahead and put this in my storage closet because we're not gonna be using this for the rest of the year. So goodbye to you. Y'all don't want to see the mess that I got going on down here. Trust me. Let me tell y'all this. So when I went to South Carolina, remember I was supposed to be getting my luggage that I had left. I didn't leave it. I gave it to my sister to take it back for me so that I would have to pay for a luggage when I had left the cruise. Y'all, tell me why me and my sister forgot to grab the luggage when we went there. I didn't go to her house. She ended up riding with my brother. And I was supposed to she was supposed to grab it leaving out, and I forgot to remind her, and we didn't even talk about the luggage at all that morning, so I know like it probably wouldn't even slip her mind or whatever. And I could tell she was kind of like upset because she was like, oh, I'm so mad I forgot. I'm like, girl, don't put that blame on you. It's my fault too. It's my bag. It's not your bag. It's not your fault. Like, it's not your fault. You forgot to bring the bag. Girl, I forgot to ask you about the bag. Like, don't put that blame on you. I ain't gonna let my sister do that or have her even thinking, you know. Girl, it's fine. She was like, I know, but you kept talking about that bag. I sure was. But look, hey, it is what it is. Some things we can't let consume us, our thoughts and stuff about certain things. But I ain't got the bag, and that's that. By that time, we was on the way to Georgia. We was in the car on the way to Georgia, so I was like, girl, it's fine. Don't worry about that bag. If God is willing, I'll be back. I will be back, so don't worry about it. Alright, y'all, so right now I'm about to go through. Oh, girl, don't look too close. I'm about to go through my closet. I have a lot of things, I'm guessing. I didn't realize how much stuff I have, but I guess I do have a lot of stuff. And then I need to go through my drawers because I have a lot of like, what is it called? Graphic tees I need to go through as well. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll let you guys watch me. We'll see what all I'll come out there with. And don't talk about my bodysuit. You know it'd be cutting in between. I said, girl, let me go ahead. Hold on, wait a minute. It'd be cutting in between. I said, girl, let me go ahead and get up out of there. Unsnap it. Alright, go on. I like all my things, but I feel like because we're in the winter season, I came out with one item.
coffee.
Y'all, this is all I got out of everything, which is so crazy because in my mind I was thinking, oh, there's so much I have to get rid of. I got rid of 5 pieces. Got some graphics. 2, 3, 4, 5. I got rid of 5 graphic tees. That's a lot for me. These little night shorts, every time I wear them, they get stuck in my little tail. Uncomfortable. And this shirt I never even wore. And this vest I wore one day, and it was on Easter Sunday. Wasn't a fan of it. I tried. Moving on.